Hi children, good morning. How are you? Hope you are fine. I am Kamala Kumari, your science teacher. We are giving you online classes regularly. Our next lesson, 11th lesson, our solar system. This is part 1. We had already completed 10th lesson. This is 11th lesson. You all know that our planet is Earth. It is one of the member of a large family in this space. The sun, including 8 planets, is known as our solar system. See, you can see the 8 planets in the picture. This is our solar system. Let us study about the sun. It is the central part of the solar system, and it is a huge ball of fire which is present in the center of the solar system. As it produces light of its own, it is called as a luminous body. So whatever gives us light, those are called as luminous objects. Is it clear, children? So when compared to other planets, it is very large and massive. But here you can see it very small because you are very large distance from the earth, from the sun. It is very large but appears small to us due to its very large distance from the earth. So millions of distance it is far to the earth. That's why we will see it as very small. The sun is a source of huge energy. It gives out energy in the form of heat and light, which is called as solar energy. You all of you know this solar energy will use in many ways. Solar cookers, solar geysers, they are used. Solar cookers are used for cooking and geysers for getting hot water in our homes. Solar cells, solar batteries will use it. Solar calculators, solar watches, these all are we are using in our house. So here they also used man-made satellites and space vehicles. So these all will give us electricity in many remote areas where electricity is not there. Solar energy is available in those areas. Is it clear, children? The sun is essential for growth and maintenance of all of life on earth. For everybody, sun only main energy source. You all of you know the living beings, plants or animals, they are depend on the sun for their food. And you all of you know plants make their own food and other animals get their food directly or indirectly from plants. Plants, how do they make food? The photosynthesis in presence of sunlight, water, carbon dioxide and chlorophyll. The plants prepare the food which is called photosynthesis. Photo means light. From where do the plants get the light? They get light from the sun. Is it clear? You can see the earth and sun picture, children. How bright the sun is and see earth far it is. Here you are seeing closer, but it is not like that. Very far it is. Yes, we'll go to the next slide. Now, what are planets? So here, planets are nothing but they move around the sun. That movement is called revolution. Each planet revolves around the sun in a definite path. This path is known as the orbit. Planets do not have light of their own, so they are called non-luminous objects or non-luminous planets. But sun luminous, which gives light is luminous, which will not give light non-luminous. You have to remember this new word, children. Is it clear? You can see, children, here the planets. Planets do not have light on their own, but sometimes we will see the brightness of these planets. That is due to the reflected light from the sun. The sunlight, when it falls on one planet and reflects and falls on other planet, you will see the brightness of that planet. Is it clear, children? There are 8 planets in our solar system. So these 8 planets are in order you have to learn. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. So how to remember this order? You have to remember one sentence. What it is? My very educated mother just served us noodles. So here the first word you will take, my, M. M means Mercury, very, V, Venus, educate, educated, E, Earth, mother, M, Mars, just, J, Jupiter, served, S, Saturn, us, U, Uranus, noodles, Neptune. You can remember the order like this. Is it clear, children? You have to note down this. Now let us study about one planet separate. So here we have Mercury, the first planet which is closest to the sun. It is very close to the sun. So this Mercury, it is called as Budh in Hindi and Telugu Buddha. So it is a dry, hot and almost airless planet. No air is present here. It is very smallest planet. There is no atmosphere here, and the side which is facing sun is very hot, and the other side which is not facing the sun is very cool, children. Is it clear? So here this is about Mercury planet. We'll go to the next planet. Our next planet is Venus. Shukra it is. Shukrudu you will tell in Telugu. It receives a much large amount of heat and light from the sun. It is the brightest planet seen in the sky after the sun and the moon. It is the hottest of all the planets because it absorbs more heat. The atmosphere which is present on the Venus will absorb more heat and it reflects back the solar energy. It will fall on the other planets and reflects back and falls on Venus. That's why it is very brightest star in the sky, children. Brightest planet it is and hottest planet also. When compared to Mercury, Venus, it is hottest planet. Next, what is our next one? Third one. That is Earth. Here, Earth means Prithvi. The surface of the earth appears flat to us because of its large size. From far off space, the earth appears like a beautiful blue and green spherical ball due to reflection of sunlight. You can see the picture, children. Blue color. The satellite picture it is. From the space, they had taken this satellite picture. So blue, it appears blue. That's why it is known as blue planet also. The Earth completes one revolution around the Sun in nearly 365 days. That is 1 year around the Sun. The Earth revolves, it is revolution. Different seasons appear on different places on the Earth due to its revolution around the Sun. So it will be revolving. It takes 365 days, and due to this, different seasons are formed. You learned in your lower class also this one, isn't it? So you can see the picture, children. The Earth completes one rotation about its axis in 24 hours. That is 1 day. So day and nights are due to this rotation of the Earth. They are formed. During this rotation, the side of the Earth facing the Sun receives light, that is, and appears bright. This side is said to have daytime. You can see the picture, children. Here the globe is placed and bulb. So where the light is falling, that side we'll call it as the day. Why? Because it is bright. The other side, it is called night. Is it clear, children? The other half then does not receive light is said to have night. You can see the picture. The bright side is day, the other side is night. The two halves reverse their roles after every half rotation, that is every 12 hours. Is it clear, children? Yes. You can see the picture. Our Earth is a very unique and special planet of the solar system. Why it is so called? Because it is the only planet that can sustain life on it. Presence of atmosphere, presence of water on the surface, right side and right distance from the sun, that enables it to receive just the correct amount of solar energy. So presence of the above conditions are essential for development and sustenance of life. These three conditions are present on the earth. That's why life is present on the earth. All the living organisms, living beings are present on the earth. Is it clear, children? So you have to remember these 3 points, 3 conditions. No other planet have these 3 conditions. That's why life is absent on other planets. Is it clear, children? So you can see this. The right amount of sunlight also is present so that the plants will prepare the food, and that food is taken by other animals. That's all for today. Thank you, children.